Welcome back to Emotional Sports. And we got the bomber. You know what I'm saying? The British world record transfer fee has hit. Has hit. Elliot Anderson is going to Manchester City for 130 million sterling, bro. Pounds.
Money talks.
Money
Money
talks.
talks.
Bullshit
Boy,
walks, money talks, man. Shows. Man, is the transfer window broken? Like, bro, what is this, bro? Is the world on fire?
I don't know what's going on, bro, because I think, listen, Elliot Anderson is a quality player. Let's get that out of the way, first of all, yeah. But the figures right now, we did a video recently about the transfer window being broken. And this is just kind of an indication of where it's at. It's like you can't buy from Premier League teams. They already rejected 100 million, which is kind of like the baseline now for elite midfielders. My man said, nah. The Greek brother said, I don't even know how to pronounce his name in it. But he said, I need 130 million, bro. 130 British transfer record, like you've alluded to. And look at just some of the names, because bro, some of these prices have been more recent. Do you get what I'm saying? So Isaac 145, Wirtz 125, Enzo 120 euros. Sorry, Jack Grealish 117 euros. Declan Rice was 105 million. Caicedo was 105 million as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you go down to Pogba, Bale, and Havertz and all of that. But look at the names, bro. Look how recent these fees are. Do you get what I'm saying? And my thing is now is like, what does it do for the rest of the market? Because this is the baseline now. Do you get what I'm saying? If he goes 130, people are thinking, well, Anderson went for 130. So surely Anderson, Scott or Mateus Fernandez, whoever it is going to go for 80 or 85.
No, for
Basically,
sure.
long story short, don't buy from Prem clubs, isn't it? But let's
For
let's
sure.
get all into the details and the nitty gritty. Do you know what I'm saying? I believe it was broken first by David Ornstein. Shout out David Ornstein. Basically, he said breaking Manchester City agreement with Nottingham Forest to sign Elliot Anderson. 23-year-old was the primary target to bolster this summer. Now the deal is done, subject to England international finalising personal terms, which I guarantee wouldn't be an issue. He then goes on to say Elliot Anderson set for medical in New York on Friday morning before completing a move to Man City and working to finish signing of 23-year-old midfield prior to the England-Panama game. And then lastly, because for whatever reason he didn't want to put the fee in, it's been confirmed by Ben Jacobs that breaking Elliot Anderson to Man City is agreed in principle today. Understand the fee could be up to 130 million. Formalities to be complete in the US. So that's all the nitty gritties, isn't it? But yeah, what you saying, Hans, man?
Bro, it's mad, bro. I think Elliot Anderson's a quality player, but going for that price is ridiculous, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think you can't get away from it. I understand it. There's a buyer, there's a seller. You know what I'm saying? The buyer can't do nothing but to agree to what the fee is if they want the player. That's the ultimate truth in it. You know what I mean? Man City wanted him. They wanted him, man. They didn't want the second target, the third target. They wanted him in it. And for me, it's really interesting because, bro, it's not Pep Guardiola that's managing this Man City side, bro. It's Enzo Maresca, bro. Which is interesting because this ain't the. I'm not gonna say it's not the City of old, but it's like
It's
we
not
would
though.
say they're not. No, we would say, this player signed because Pep wanted him and blah blah, bro. It's Enzo Maresca, bro. So this it just shows that Man City are basically saying, yo, we're still obviously they're gonna be ambitious, but like don't rule us out. You know what I'm saying? He's a quality midfielder. You're telling we're talking about Rodri, Elliot Anderson. You know what I mean? And obviously whoever can fit in that role. But bro, that's a quality signing, man. I think he can definitely I won't say unlock Haaland, but I feel like a lot more like through balls and probably can pick him out a bit better because last season it was more about the wing play. But I feel like Man City could be able to unlock defense a bit more differently now. When you got someone that can play through balls and is a bit creative, then yeah, man, it's interesting though because we watched him at the World Cup and he's played in a deeper role. And we both know that he's gonna play as an eight for sure. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, man, I think it's just interesting times, man. Um, no one's resting on their laurels by the looks of things, man. So yeah, man. And I feel like everyone's trying to get their business done as soon as possible. This World Cup thing, it's like, yo, you got the whole medical stuff there. Yeah, we can run this shit up, man. By the looks of it, man. So yeah. But it's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, I think your assessment is good in it. Obviously, like first of all, we had to talk about the fee because it is a talking point. But if you look past that, what you said in it, they've identified their primary target, and whether we think it's an overpay or what, I feel like sometimes with your primary target, you may have to overpay on him and then do the niche signings with the other rest of them. Do you get what I'm saying? So if Elliot Anderson was the man for you, and that's what Maresca wanted, fair play to City for going to get that done.
Mm.
Sometimes I wish my club would do the same and vice versa. Do you know what I mean? Yes, we've overpaid in certain instances, but then you could also City could buy, let's say, two midfielders for the price of 50 million, and it not eradicate to what Elliot Anderson can provide. Like you alluded to, he's playing a bit deeper role for England, hasn't been most successful, but I have seen him at times been able to dictate tempo, at Forest. But I think when you talk about Anderson, you're getting a quality player and a quality midfielder that's young. Do you know what I'm saying? He's versatile. He can play in all of the midfield positions. He's a great ball progressor.
Mm.
He's a good ball carrier. He's got a good range of passing. And he's very tenacious. Do you know what I'm saying? He's very good in his pressing. He wins a lot of, he's good in the duels. And if you look at, them Sky graphs this season, Elliot Anderson's always been number one, number one, number one, number one. So listen, they're getting a real quality player. No one's denying that. Do you know what I'm saying? But I definitely think it is a lot of money, and it'll be interesting to see whether he can now do that at a bigger club, because so far you've done your thing at Newcastle. Yes, Newcastle's a relatively big club in England, but then Nottingham Forest is a different type of pressure. Right now, under England, he's not playing his best football. Do you know what I'm saying? That's also on Rice, don't get me wrong. And also, we're looking at the manager, but I'm just going off what I've seen so far. So, what he's doing at Forest, it is a much bigger step up at City when the lights are on you every single week and you're competing for trophies. But listen, man, shout out to City, bro. Like, I wanted Elliot Anderson, and Man United seem to be overpowered by the price and whatever. And listen, if it takes 130 million to get your man and he wins you trophies, no one's going to be talking about the price, because no one talks about Caicedo's price no more. No one talks about Declan Rice's price no more. But I will say is that the window right now, we're heading in a crazy situation where Premier League clubs just got too much bread in it. Let's just keep it as that.
Are you surprised that he never really handed a transfer request to even like lower that?
Not really, because I feel like we've seen this previously with the type of is it Manakis, the owner, I believe, the Greek owner. He held Gibbs White pretty much for hostage. He held out for a fee. Nottingham Forest, again, it's not like the olden days where the Prem lower clubs don't have bread, bro. Premier League generates the most revenue. Do you know what I'm saying? You can finish 17th in the Prem and get more money than Serie A and La Liga. So that just shows you where the league is at. And that's why you're seeing the inflation of fees across the board in the Premier League. So, yeah, I'm not really surprised, because I know the type of owner Makinakis is. He's going to get his buck. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Simple as that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%, man. I definitely agree, man. I think it's interesting times, man. Again, like this is a new city. It's a new time, and yeah, man. I want to see how he fits in that system. But all in all, man, they've got a really good player. I feel like he's a sought after. I feel like a lot of teams wanted him, but whether they was gonna pay that fee, I don't think it was ever gonna happen, man. Yeah, I think he made up his mind early. I think Man United pulled out quite early as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like he made it clear. I think like it was all there. It was just pretty much when City was actually gonna just pay the money, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you, man. I think buying off English teams, bro, that might not be the best bet, man.
Like I get the Prem proven stuff in it. Like obviously you want this has been a recipe for success for many teams. You know what I'm saying? I'll go back to Ferguson. That is his bread and butter. But yeah, just at the moment, I feel like right now there is a lot of quality elsewhere, and it's less bread in it. And sometimes, especially, I just don't want to especially my club, just to fall in we need Prem proven, and then you face a battle and you're ended up spending 130 million. But again, no one's going to talk about the price. If Elliot
Yeah.
Anderson comes in and balls out straight away, do you know what I'm saying? It's a new era for them. They've moved on from the old guards, like the Bernardos of the world, the De Bruynes of the world. They need a new midfield maestro. We thought that could have been Enzo Fernandez. That looks like a different situation now.
Mm.
The man is Elliot Anderson, and hopefully he doesn't do what he's got to do. Do you know what I mean? And Pep, and I mean not Pep, Maresca and Enzo. There's a transition phase and an adaptation phase where they're not full throttle in it. So
yeah. One thing I will say though, just to even end, I would definitely say I feel like you got to look at £100 million signings not the same anymore because it happening so frequent. I feel like we definitely got to like allow it. Like, are we really gonna create like? I feel like we just got. You know what I mean? I don't think it's 100 million. Don't really. It don't hit the same no more, bro. Everyone's going for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we judge Caicedo, oh, you're 100 million. We judge Caicedo 100 million, but the amount of 100 million that it's been flying. You know what I'm saying? He said Isak again 100 of like, bro, it's big money, man. So for me, you just got probably.
Do you think Chelsea set the tone with that, with the Enzo and Caicedo both being 100?
Bro, you know when you look back at
that. Say that again.
No, when you actually look back at it, that is crazy that we've done that, you know.
Yeah,
not one but two. That's mad shows, you know. But you know what it is? I can't lie, we basically came up against two knuckleheads, bro. Benfica was on smoke to the last wire, bro. And then Brighton was like, bro, no, we're not budging, bro. You know how Brighton move, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, it's funny. The reason why I say it's funny is because Chelsea's still want to sell Enzo Fernandez to Real Madrid for 130 million. So they're definitely going to be like, broski, you definitely got to pay up. But I feel like Chelsea's strategy is a bit different. Not to even go into Chelsea news, but they probably want Jacob Romain, or Paz, they want to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want, you could say, Real Madrid to spend that much money, but the player wants to go, blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I wonder how Chelsea goes about that one.
No, I definitely agree with what you're saying. From time Spurs are spending 80 to 90 million and bidding for players, then you kind of just have to think, like we always say, Bournemouth signed Evan Nilsson for 60 million. Bournemouth have more spending power than giants like AC Milan, Juventus, and so and so. So yeah, that's where the Premier League's kind of heading. I agree with you. We kind of have to look past the fee at times now, because the fee is not yesterday's price, today's price. You know what I'm saying? But go on.
No, I just want to say that the Premier League's always been tough. And I just feel like with all of this, again, we've spoken about the revenue that's driving through the league. I feel like if you've been promoted, good luck trying to survive. But I think ultimately, bro, I think it's probably at its peakest, man. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea finished 10th.
I think in terms of competitiveness, yeah. I don't think in terms of quality, though. I still think there was more quality in previous things. I definitely agree with you, man. And this is why it's important for clubs to get the right players in it, because sports is about windows. Apart from Arsenal, there's no real outstanding team. And even then, Arsenal, would you even say they're outstanding? No, they're outstanding defensively, but I don't think as a whole team they are. Do you know what I mean? They still got elements to go in their attacking way. But yeah, man, listen, let us know your thoughts in the comments about Elliot Anderson. Do you know what I'm saying? Is the transfer market broken? Do you know what I'm saying? Will there be more 100 million signings this window? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Me and Hans are going to be live doing a transfer roundup, everything World Cup, and just chilling with you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? We're interacting. So yeah, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. It's your boys Motion with Sports, and we'll see you lot in the next one. Peace.